2001 2050 standard that will get published very soon. And then coming back to a few other management systems like ISO 14001, ISO 50001, 45001. 14001 is for an environment management system. 50001 is for energy management system. 45001 is the latest standard issued very recently for health and safety management system. For several decades, you can say, ISO did not have a management system specifically for health and safety. They were relying on another standard which was called as OSHA's 18001, OHSAS, which is a British standard and then adopted across the globe. Wherever you go, this is a popular standard for health and safety. Our discussion, since it is related to quality, will be focusing on quality management systems. Now, advanced companies now will be having multiple standards. For example, a same company will be certified to ISO 9001 for quality management system. They will also have a 14001 for environment management system, 50001 for energy management system, and so on. A company that has nothing to do with energy management, they need not go for the certification. All these certifications are voluntary. The benefit is why, since it is voluntary, only it's a choice of the management. Why companies choose to implement a management system? Because there are two important benefits. One is a market recognition. There will be a recognition in the market that will clearly differentiate a company that is certified to a management system and a company that is not certified to a management system. When you say we are certified to some standard, let's say environment management system, people across the globe, your customers, your suppliers, your community, your society, your government will be aware that you are following certain important practices related to environment. So this is the benefit. Now, why do we choose a career in quality? When we say a career in quality, this is a kind of respected profession in any industry, whether you are in IT, whether you are in manufacturing, aviation, pharma, oil and gas, construction, whatever industry you are, whether even if in the government sector, quality is a respected profession. Now, when it comes to manufacturing, you all know the application of quality. There will be a kind of inspection team. Let's come to our familiar example of manufacturing cars. When you manufacture a car, let's take the example of Toyota. Toyota will be a car manufacturer. They will have tier 1 suppliers, tier 2 suppliers, tier 3 suppliers, and so on. So they will be primarily dealing with tier 1 suppliers. So there will be two types of quality professionals within Toyota. Number one, who are taking care of the management aspects. They will be doing quality assurance, quality management. They will be developing policies and so on. The second group of people will be doing inspection. They will be inspecting the cars, whether the cars produced are meeting the standards of Toyota or not. This is one. Second is a supplier audit. This team will be doing the supplier audits, tier 1 supplier audit, tier 2 suppliers audit, and so on. And if you are familiar, the aviation industry is very strict when it comes to supplier management. So the quality professionals in the aviation industry are very, very respected. Primarily, they can decide whether a supplier, tier 1 or tier 2, whatever, a supplier can do business with a company or not. Let's take the example of aircraft manufacturers. If you take Boeing, for example, Boeing will have tier 1 suppliers, tier 2 suppliers, and so on. Now, let's say someone who is working as a quality professional in aviation industry in Boeing, he will be able to decide whether Boeing will be able to procure a particular product from a tier 1 supplier or not. So it's a very, very powerful and a respected position. And similarly, if you see the aviation, pharma, and all those industries where quality is given more importance, these people, when quality employees or quality professionals, when they take a decision, normally it will not be contested by the management. So management will always look at what quality is recommending. Now, if quality is giving a recommendation saying that a particular supplier is not meeting the requirements, obviously, they will not be able to supply in future. So this is our, application of quality. Now, when it comes to certification in quality domain, this can be applied to any industry because a certification in quality is general. Quality is considered as a general concept that can be applied into any industry. That's why if you see the introduction to the ISO 9001 standard itself, they will say that this is a generic standard. When we say generic standard, it means that it can be applied to any industry. It can be applied to an airport, it can be applied to a manufacturer, it can be applied to an aviation industry, it can be applied even to a grocery, for example, and a hospital and so on. So wherever you are working, whatever your field, whatever your industry, a certification in quality will always be beneficial. Now, Six Sigma, as we know, is applied universally. ISO 9001 standard is the most popular ISO standard. Though ISO has published thousands of standards, 9001 standard related to quality management is the most popular standard. And this information can be verified in their website itself, ISO's website itself. If you see the application of their ISO standards across the globe, you will see that ISO 9001 standard is used across the globe and it is the number one. And TQM as a concept is applied primarily in manufacturing industry if we see a decade ago. But now TQM is applied across all kinds of industries. In some countries, even the governments have started applying the TQM as a model. When they say TQM, it's an umbrella kind of a model. It comprises several other models in between. So TQM is accepted by the government sector as well. And excellence models, we'll be talking about excellence models separately. We will be conducting another seminar in the future to explain about the business excellence models. Now, just to give a brief idea about what are excellence models, there are two important excellence models that are available across the globe. One is called as the Malcolm. Is it clear? I hope the audio is clear. Okay. So let us continue with our discussion. Hello? Everybody can hear? Can you just confirm in the we see some disturbance. Okay, we'll continue with our discussion. The other I think someone enabled the audio. Can you please disable your audio? Can you please disable your audio, please? Everybody? Yeah, okay. Now it's clear. Okay, when we say the excellence model, there are two types of excellence model. One excellence model is based in the US, and the other one is the EFQM, European Foundation for Quality Management. These two standards are used across the globe. All the other standards, the so-called excellence models that are followed in the respective countries, someone has enabled the audio. Can you please disable it?